That's what we're doing. Silly coffee machine. Billion things happening all at once. Whee. Oh, it smells so good. This is breakfast. Okay. Okay. Coffee. So good. And now I'm gonna have seeds in my teeth from breakfast. Okay, it doesn't matter. Hello everyone. So today we're making two things. I'm making a caramel liqueur. So obviously liqueur has alcohol in it. So if you don't drink alcohol, I can't help you. But to make the creme liqueur, the caramel creme liqueur, you have to make a chocolate syrup. So if you like chocolate syrup, then there we go. So we're making chocolate syrup to put in the caramel creme liqueur to then have that because I'm making a bottle of that for, there'll probably be at least 2 bottles if I'm not talking randomly. But yeah. Hi there, how are you? What's your name? Max. How are you doing, Max? So yeah, and then after that, we're gonna be making curry because I was meant to make curry last week already and life just was lifing. So yeah. I'm doing very well. Yeah, baby, come here. Come here. This is our boy. I love you. Okay, so yeah, curry we're gonna make second. Thank you. Yeah, you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. He's the actual star of the show, of my stream. So, okay. We're gonna start with making the chocolate sauce. Okay. Let's remember how to do this. Okay, perfect. Where's my baby whisk? Is it in the other drawer? It shouldn't be in the other drawer. It was in the other drawer. We won't be needing this tool today, but shall be back where it belongs. Okay, so where am I from? I'm from South Africa. I'm South African. Where are you from? Generally, I ask people to guess, but okay. You will need 35 grams of cocoa powder. There we go. Should I make double recipe? Now this is the problem because I've got so much family that it's like, Let's do double, but I'm gonna tell you single like recipe and then I'm just gonna do double. Fabulous. Okay. The cocoa powder just went into the air. Ooh, South Africa. That's a really nice country. You're from India. Oh wow. Okay. I've never been. I would love to go and really just experience the country as a whole. Just like, I just love traveling and experiencing the culture, the food, you know, like exploring, going to maybe the places that people don't usually like going or like don't know about, or you know. So yeah. Okay, we can put this that away. Okay, and then water. I will be back. Okay, we will need half a cup of water. That means for me a whole cup of water. I do boiling water so that it melts all the clumpy clumps way easier than if you did tap water or obviously cold water is not the greatest, but you're gonna whisk all the lumpy lumps out. You're welcome here. Oh, thank you. That's very much appreciated. Okay, we're whisking all the lumpy lumps out. Boiling water, best, okay? Whenever you're using cocoa, a couple drops, make it rather into a paste or into like a slight liquid, because you won't get those lumps then. Itchy, itchy, itchy. There we go. We're fine. Okay, that looks fabulous. Cool. We need to put some salt. Okay. You want a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This flaked salt is the best. If I can get in the packet. Okay. Then we need sorry, I'm just looking at the recipe. Okay, now we need 100 grams of sugar, white sugar. I'm doing 200 because I'm doubling. What are you making right now? I'm making chocolate sauce. I'm making a chocolate sauce that I'm gonna be putting into a creme liqueur. So, ow! My cat's busy meowing at me. I put a little too much. Quickly before it melts. And you can't put it back. Oh well, that's good enough. Okay. That looks good. And then okay, we're gonna put this on the stove top so that it boils. Okay, while that is getting up to temperature, I need, okay, so you guys will need 55 grams of milk chocolate. I need 110. That's a little much. $111, good enough. Fine. Okay. Okay, and then dark chocolate. You guys will need 35 grams of dark chocolate. I need 70. Which is practically this whole thing. I might as well put this whole thing in there, but yeah, me and my Moorishness. Is it 100? Oh, it's over 100, but yet the thing says 100 grams. Look at me. Okay. Okay, that's still too much. There we go. That's about right, I guess. Like we're trying. Okay. Coffee. And breakfast. Okay. The brain's thinking while I'm chewing. will I need this for? Yes, I will later. Okay. You are moving. Whee! It's surprising you get more than the actual weight. Yeah, I was surprised too, especially with lint. So we're making chocolate sauce. This needs to come to a boil. All the sugar needs to dissolve. Okay. So what are you up to today? What is your time right now? I like hearing people's like time of day, being like, oh, what? You're in the evening and I'm like, you know, midday. Okay, I can still feel the granules. Okay. So like 5 hours ahead of me, around about. When you eat seeds and they just get stuck, you're like, you don't want to look weird while you're trying to take them out. Okay. Did I just randomly pop up on your like scrolling on Twitch? Whoops. You know very well. Just like random scrolling. What? And he wants the attentions. What? You want? I don't know what you want, my baby. He's busy complaining. His name is Boy. B-O-I, Boy. Okay. This should be going good. I can feel it's heating up now. Cooking, people just like, they see those cooking things on like TikTok and Instagram, and it's like quick. Well, no, you sometimes just have to sit here and wait, and so it's like, this is your opportunity to chit chat. It's like, oh hi, how are you, what are you up to? But yeah, generally when I'm not streaming, because obviously copyright and all that, I'd be playing music, but I can't play music while I'm streaming. So yeah, people are like, it's boring. Sorry, there's a seed. Hold on. I got it. Okay. They're all like, oh, chop this up and do this and do that. It's like, babes, I was just gonna chop this up. Like, you can't move to the next step until I've actually done the first step. Like, so this is what true cooking looks like. You're waiting and you're watching and you're making sure that nothing burns. Yeah. I seriously don't know what my baby wants. But yeah, so we're waiting. I have no clue what happened there with the broadcast. My apologies. But now it's starting to bubble. Look, it's bubbling. I don't know if you can see it. All the little bubbles. Yeah, I can see. Can you? That's good. Yeah, the signal in my kitchen is not the best. But I can feel like all the lumps are nearly all gone. And all the granulated like sugar, you can like feel the sugar. But all these like little pieces, I'm like taking off the sides. Okay, that looks good. Let it bring up the bubble again. Double checking the recipe. Okay, once it's up to bubbling, you can do it. I have to read it like this. I have to like, you can make cooking videos. Like recipes and stuff like that. I don't make my own recipes. I don't know if you can see the slight bubbling that's happening. Yeah, I don't make my own recipes. I think I take like other people's recipes, try them, and then alter them to what I want them to be, you know? So, yeah, that's about it. Like, I'm showing you all the recipes that I love. And there's all the bubbling. Okay. You obviously don't want to overdo it. You don't want to burn anything. So we're going to move you back over this way. You're moving back this way. How exciting. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to be putting in the chocolate that we measured. So 35 grams dark chocolate and 55 grams milk chocolate. Okay. You want to try make these like small chunks. You can chop them up, but honestly, like if you can literally do this with your hands, why waste dirting a knife, you know? Plus this is hot, it should melt this nicely. It's not like, ah! Make sure you have strong fingers, I guess. Okay. Dark chocolate. Absolutely right. Yeah, who wants to make more dishes than necessary? But like here, the snap, like that shows it's good chocolate, that snap, because it's been tempered properly. And these have little sections, like, why do I need to cut more little sections? You know? can feel heat satisfying the sounds. Yeah. Okay. And then sprinkle the crummy crumbs because we don't want to waste chocolate. Chocolate's expensive. Okay, let it sit slightly so that it melts naturally. You're not losing any heat from mixing it, because when you're mixing, you're losing heat if it's off the heat through putting the air through whatever you are like mixing. So now we're just gonna let it sit there for a little bit, naturally melt everything, put in the vanilla. Okay, you guys just need a teaspoon of vanilla essence. I need 2 teaspoons because we are doubling up. There we go. Fabulous. Look at me. Okay. And now I can feel at the bottom. So now you just want to mix in the chocolate until it's all smooth together, combined, you know. My cat's very vocal at the moment. He's like meowing at me and I don't know why. Your door should be open. Oh, is your door not open? My cat's door wasn't open. He couldn't go outside. He was very upset. He was like meowing at me. I'm like, I don't know why you're meowing at me. Okay, anyways. Now we're gonna whisk this in. So I whisk until I feel like maybe there's no like thick patch of melted chocolate. And then I let it sit a little bit so that the rest of the chocolate can melt, you know, and then we will go mix again so that the heat is still being like maintained, you know. Okay, let me go find my bottles to bottle the chocolate syrup. So hold on, they're in here somewhere. Can you tell I'm a recycling queen? Like, we're trying to save the planet as much as possible. There he is. Oh, did you see? He ran away. He went that way. He would usually sit on the countertop with me. Okay, I can see there's a clump here. And the thing is, this will thicken up once it cools down. So right now it is quite liquidy. It's a liquid, okay? But when you cool it down, it will become more of a syrup, more of a like a maple syrup texture almost. But then when you have it in the fridge, because obviously you need to keep it in the fridge, it will become more of like a Nutella. Okay, so then when you want to use this again, you can pop it in your microwave. So that's why I use like a glass jar to bottle this in. I don't know if you saw the other cat, my little foster baby. Here's little Miss Hazel. Yeah. She's finding her home, her forever home on Sunday. So she won't be in any of my streams. And the two cats are just looking at each other. It's very funny. Okay. Okay. Okay, is everything nicely mixed together? Everything looks like it's nicely mixed together. Both are very cute, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey! Don't you screech at your brother. That's gonna not be your brother anymore. Okay. Everything's beautiful and smooth. I don't know if you can see how glossy and smooth this is. It's like very beautifully satisfying. Let me bring you maybe closer. I'm like, I don't know. Can you see it? Can you see like the beautiful glossy smoothness? Like, okay. There you go. You saw the glossy smoothness. And moving you is like sometimes. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna bottle. Yay! Okay. This is your best friend when you're trying to bottle things. Okay. So, shuffle this up. Go like that. Coffee. And it's winter here, so my coffee's getting cold easier. I do apologize, that wasn't very ladylike. Okay. Now we're gonna pour this in here. I don't know how nicely pouring wise. And my hair's in my face, which is delightful. Ah! Okay. Fabulous. Okay, now we need, because I'm doubling recipe. Oh, I forgot something. Oh my gosh, no, pour it back, pour it back. I just remembered. And this is the thing about cooking. Okay, hold on. It's fine. We made a mistake, but we fixed it before we finished. What happened? I'll tell you now. Okay. We've got to add the cream. Sorry. It's fine. We did it before we actually finished and then realized. Okay. So now that the chocolate is finished, we now add the cream. Okay. Okay. So you guys need a 1/4 cup. Where's my... You'll need a 1/4 cup of cream, just normal cream. But because I'm doubling the recipe, I'm doing 1/2 cup. So we're fine. I do this, I'm clumsy. And this is why I don't like stream a lot while I'm cooking. Or like do videos on me cooking, because I do mess up. And the thing is, humans, we're humans. We mess up. It's fine. Like, not the end of the world. Okay. Now is there winter or summer? It is autumn here technically, so we're going into winter. Okay, now you wanna mix this until smooth. Until you can't see any more cream. Mistakes can happen. Yeah, they just happened. Okay. And my mistakes are delicious. It's fine. Ooh, that's good. Okay. And we fixed it, and look, there we go. Now we're done. It's so funny. I was like, wait, hold on. I know there's another step. Let me just double check my recipe. Yes. Okay, now we're done. Okay. Now we can pour the chocolate sauce into the sterilized bottle. I will need a half a cup of I will need a half a cup of the sauce for the creme liqueur that we're gonna make now. So I must just make sure that I keep that aside. And my hair's on my face again. No. Ah! We overflowed it! See, now we're just messing up left, right, and center. It's fine. Life is about making lots of fun and lots of mistakes and mess that you can just clean up like that. It's really good though. Really nice chocolate sauce. And I will properly wipe down the bottle before putting it away. Okay. Cool. We need half a cup though of that anyways for our next we go. Half a cup. Done. Okay. So that we're using now. That's why it's in there. Okay. And guys, if you make a mess, guess what? You can clean it up. It's like, I don't know why people are always trying to be perfect. It's like, I'm so clumsy just on a daily basis. There we go. Okay. Should we get in our hair? Life. And then we'll try squish it all as far in there as possible. I'll probably even it out and pour some of this one in here to try and make like 2 nice size bottles rather than like an overly full one. I think that will be great. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Cool. Let that sit there and try to get as much as possible down. Because we don't want to waste. Hi Black Chrome, how are you? I'm doing well. Okay. Chocolate sauce to the side. Okay, so we only needed technically, sorry, I went to go get my medical done for Australia today, and I was a big girl and I got blood drawn, so my arm is a little sore. Okay, there we go. Okay. And let me go get a wet cloth to wipe everything. And while I'm at it, actually no, I can use this later. And then I can go get that. Cool. Okay, this whole thing I can just literally go put by wash. That's fine. What is that emote? That emote is tiny on my screen. Okay. Wipe down the bottle that we made a mess of. I'm like feeling around being like, where's the... And yes, you do need to wipe down the lip of the... Okay. Everything feels good. Everything's on fire, but I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Love that. Chocolate sauce. Chocolate sauce. Okay, there we go. Chocolate sauce all made. Now we're going to be making the caramel creme liqueur that we needed the chocolate sauce for. So let's go put this away. You will need, I'll make it in that thing. Okay. Okay, you will need either a blending stick or an actual blender. So, okay. The emote is, I know, meme as grandma finds the internet meme. Ah, okay. That's what it is. It was like, it's so tiny, it's like literally like tiny on the screen, so couldn't see it, sorry. Okay, so you will need caramel sweet treat, okay. You'll need your chocolate sauce, which you just made. You'll need vanilla. You will need cream. You will need some rum. And I think that's it. And you will need instant coffee, but I am gonna do an espresso shot from my machine over here, so. Instant coffee, technically. Okay. You will need something to put everything in. Okay. Preferably something that has like a poury spout so that you can decant it into a bottle once you're done. Mr. Doomed! Aw, thank you. Cute outfit. And this was thrifted. This is like a thrift find. It's not brand new. Vibes. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go get the bottles to decant these in so that they're here, you know? And this is why you keep things and you have bottles randomly lying around that you've sterilized. Okay, so they're my bottles. But it's also because I made limoncello. Well, you look pretty cute. Thank you. We don't feel pretty cute. We did our medical today. Look how sad it is. Look at it. Look at the horrible way the needle had to go. So we're feeling sensitive today. Okay, so yeah, but like at least the Australia thing's moving along, which is great. So I'll be there hopefully by the end of this month. Okay, caramel treat. Since I'm making double, I will need 2, but you will need 1. I'm giving you recipe, 1 batch recipe, but I'm just making 2 batch recipe because I have lots of family. Okay. So. Okay. And this is why we kept the spatula. So we can go like this. There we go. Okay. We're gonna, with the like oil and all, I know some people don't particularly like the oil, but that has like flavor in it. Use the oil. You Aussie folks are really built different. I'm not in Australia yet. Oh Lord. I'm not even Australian. Zach would be very much offended. I'm offended for him. Okay. Okay. Try not wasting. We don't like wasting. Try get it every little bitty bit that you can. Obviously, it's very much impossible to get it all, but as much as you can. Isn't she from South Africa? She is from South Africa. She's just going to Australia. Yeah, she hasn't even I'm not adopting a house spider, Mr. Doomed. Okay? Not happening. A house snake. We'll adopt a house snake, not a house spider. Okay. Again, the oil is perfectly fine. And again, you will only need 1 of these because I'm just doubling the recipe. Okay. Try not to waste. I don't know. I feel like South African people are built different. Like, wait, are you talking about those gigantic spiders? Yes, that's what he's saying. He's like, adopt a house spider. And I'm like, hell's the no. And he knows it's because I'm an arachnophobe. He's like, adopt a house spider. We're not adopting a house spider. Okay. Oh, I know a Japanese who lives in Australia. You do realize that there are smaller spiders that are more common. Where are you from? Like, if you're from Australia, I apologize for the spiders there. I forgot to plug you in. Sorry, just I saw my battery now. Now you're plugged in, yay. Okay. Okay, now that you've got your caramel treat in here, whether you're using a blender or a blending stick, blend the caramel treat until it's nice and smooth. Much smoother than what it came out. All those tiny little lumps that are in there will come out once you've put everything else in. Okay. I'm long gone from that place. I'm in Thailand now. Oh, right. You're from Thailand. Right. Okay. So you're from Australia. Why did you move? It seems lovely there. It doesn't rain spiders in some places. Here, what? It does rain spiders in some places here. So it's all right. No, we're not. No raining spiders. No giant spiders. No small spiders. No spiders at all. No spiders. Okay. Okay, now we are adding. You will add 1 cup of cream. I'm adding 2 because I'm doubling recipe. From the land down under. Ah, look at the koalas. Hi. Ooh, sorry. Are you missing an A in your name? Like a bad man? Or is it Badir man? See, this is the problem with me needing to pronounce people's names and be like, hey, this person, like, what's going on? And it's like, then I'm reading all these names. But I guess, like, my name is also weird. Hi, Zach! There, you have someone else from Australia also. Okay. 2 of these. And guys, if you ever have cream that is about to go off, make butter. And butter is the easiest thing in the world to make. And that's way you're not wasting your cream. Just saying. Okay, let's read all this. Hi, you're here. Yes, you are. Well, it is harmless. No, it doesn't matter if it's harmless. A spider is a spider, okay? How are ya? Not missing, eh? Yeah. Look at that. Look at all the Aussies now coming into my... Because I mentioned Australia. Because I got my Australia medical. That's why my arm is sore. Look at all the koalas. I can't wait to see a koala. I'm very, very excited. Okay, we're gonna blend this all together. Okay, we're gonna, I don't want this thing falling. Okay. Okay. Now I need to turn my coffee machine on for my espresso shot, which we're just gonna make in here, because why make more dishes for yourself? So we've got one of those pod machine coffee things, which I personally don't like because of obviously the waste, the environmental waste of it, but a lot of companies do recycle them, which is great. So yeah, but like coffee. Well, I'm gonna be near Gold Coast when I go, so I'm so excited. Like, it's apparently the warm watered side of Australia. So yeah, happy. Everyone's having, when Zach does party in the comments. What is this in the comments though? This isn't technically party in the comments. Okay. We need 2 teaspoons of espresso. And I'm just making a mess today. Okay, let's. I'm sorry, I'm usually not, well, I'm usually this clumsy, let's be honest with myself. Okay, it's fine. Usually, and I didn't mess on myself, yay, look at me. Usually I'm just gaming and you can't see the tragicness of how clumsy I am. So 1 for you guys. If you're doubling the recipe, you do too. There we go, yay. Okay. And then we need, if you are making, you need 1/2 tablespoon vanilla essence, okay? But if you're doubling it like me, you're gonna put 2, obviously. She's just a natural train wreck, everyone. It's fine. Just fine. Mistakes up. And her mistakes are delicious, so it's chilled. Okay. Just double checking the recipe. That's okay. So now you will do 1/4 cup of the chocolate sauce we just made. Okay, 1/4 cup. I'm doing 1/2 cup because I'm doubling my recipe. Okay. Don't have the cat hair in there. At least I'm making this for family. It's like, who wants a sterile, cat-free environment? Not me. Spatulas. These are actually called scrapers, not spatulas, but technically people call them spatulas. Are the best thing ever because you feel like you're not wasting anything. Okay, there we go. Actually, scrape down the sides of your bowl because the caramel might be sticking to places on the bottom that your blending stick can't get to. That's why it's probably better to do it in a blender. However, I do not own a blender, so whenever we do need to blend things, I use a blending stick. Maybe we should have tied up our hair. What's the time in Australia at the moment? It should be really late, or technically very early in the morning. Okay. Blend. Okay. Now, technically, for people who don't drink, you can stop here and just have like a caramel milkshake, basically, without ice cream. But the whole point is obviously to make it a creme liqueur, and liqueur obviously means alcohol. So, we love our captain. Okay. Like, for a nice, cheap rum, the captain is the go-to. Okay, so you guys will put 300 milliliters of rum into here. However, it will technically be 600 and this is 750, so I'm just gonna put then you can take the labels off and use them in other experiment things like I'm doing now, or recycle it. Recycle things, please. Okay, and now last mix. That rum smell is just like, ooh. Okay. Now you have beautiful, drinkable creme liqueur. Okay. And we have beautiful mess on the side, which we will clean up before we do start our curry. Okay. There we go. I guess you're having network issues. Why? Why? What's the network issue? Please don't have network issue problems. I'm like, do I have to change over to my data? I don't have a lot of data. That's the problem. We're using the Wi-Fi. Okay. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is not the greatest, but I didn't plan on streaming. I didn't buy my Wi-Fi going, you know what would be great? Streaming. I started streaming and then I was like, oh, wow, my Wi-Fi is crap. Okay, we literally use this. Sometimes it freezes. I do apologize. I can't help you. Okay, we use that for our chocolate sauce, so that is completely chilled. I would love to have another human here to hold the bottle for me to pour. However, I live alone, so not happening. But yeah, so this is gonna be fun because this is heavy, obviously. Yeah, see, that's why. You live alone? Oh, yes, I live alone. A woman living alone, how dare she? Okay, I'm coming back. is amazing. Like, ooh, just, ooh, that is so good. Okay, I've been making a mess this whole stream, so I thought you were married. Where's the ring? No ring. I'm single Pringle. Looking for an Australian man when I move there. I'm hopefully gonna meet an amazing Aussie man while I'm in Australia. Cause I haven't had any luck here in my country. Yeah, we've had no luck in South Africa. So I'm hoping to have more luck in the country down under, continent down under. Okay. One. We've got one bottle. Oh no, did I choose a bottle with a lid? Hold on. The lids do this with this specific thing. There we go. Ha! Solid. Okay, so that means this lid must be thrown away. Okay, hold on, check the lid. Lid's fine. You imagine. Okay. I'll have to get another bottle. Okay, let's try not overfill this one. There we go. But you'll have a big spiders. Oh, I don't want big spiders. What are you? You guys are obsessed with spiders, apparently. No. Okay, I need to find another bottle because this lid was not nice. Swearing off anyone? Whee. Get to the bottom. There we go. Lovely. Okay. And then those last little bit in the small bottle. Okay. Okay. Process, everyone. We don't want to waste. No wasting. Look at that. No wasting. Okay. Fabulous. Hold on. Let me just wipe the inside of this lid. Yeah. Make sure that's all good. Okay. Okay, obviously you guys are gonna have half the amount that I ended up with because I did double recipe, but this is the amount we got through doing a double recipe. So you'll have half of this. But yeah, it's like, it is just super creamy, super nice. Literally, you have it over ice. You can have it neat without, so on the rocks or just neat. And it's really nice. I don't know if you guys have ever had in your countries amarula, because amarula is quite a prominent thing here in South Africa. And like, I love amarula. So this is like almost making your own amarula without having the actual like amarula fruit type thing. But it is, obviously it does taste different, but it's as close as you're gonna get. So this is our caramel creme liqueur. I hope everyone enjoyed learning how to make this. And obviously to make this, you made the chocolate sauce. So now I've got chocolate sauce for pancakes, for, you can literally, if you wanna have, instead of like tons and tons of frosting on a cake, you can literally do cake and then drizzle the chocolate sauce over the cake, okay? Like if you're making donuts, you can have the chocolate sauce on as your like frosting on the donuts. So there's lots of things you can do with it. You can eat it like chocolate sauce, but yeah. So this is this part of the stream done. I'm going to be making now that. You can stick around. So yeah, I put labels on these, so it's just inside. Like I make my own homemade labels with cry cut machine. Everyone says it's a Cricut machine. No, it's not. It's cry cut. Okay, so we're just gonna clean up our mess. Then get out all of our stuff for the making a curry paste to then make a butter chicken curry. So, whee! There we go. Remember, cooking makes mess, okay? Recycle. Nothing's working. Nothing's working. Put my leftover chocolate away. All the spices. All the spices, and don't knock them over. All the spices. Okay. Clean, clean. Okay, let's just find our recipe we're doing. grams do we have here? Can we make double batch? Let's see if we can make double batch. Wait, chicken curry? Yeah, curry time. We can make double batch. Okay. So, yeah. Technically, that's more than... Because we need, yeah. Now we're taking too much out. There we go. Okay, just double checking that I have all my spices like ready. Okay, so you need cashew nuts. Where are, or did I put it back? My cumin seeds. Cumin seeds, coriander seeds, whole cloves, star anise, cinnamon stick, cardamom pods, 2 large onions, okay, so I am making one batch without onions in. So one batch of this curry paste, because we're making curry paste and then making curry. The curry paste is going to be 2 things. It's going to be one with onions and one without onions, because someone in the family doesn't eat onions, so it's like shame, they should enjoy curry too. I thought you were making normal curry. I'm making buttered chicken curry. I don't know I know there's many different curries, but buttered chicken curry is the one that I like making, so yeah. Wait, chicken curry, yeah. Buttered chicken curry. Actually, in my head, I was like, have I defrosted the chicken? Yeah, that should be the right amount, right? It's fine, the chicken can be defrosted in the microwave. Microwave. Curry powder. Well, masala, curry masala powder. Dried chili powder. No, not dried chili powder. All right, I don't put that in because I can't take spice. I put the dried chili flakes without the, yeah. And then the paprika. And then our salt that we love so much. Our paste. And we need brown sugar. Brown sugar. I forgot I need my spice grinder. We need a chopping board. Chopping board. Okay. Okay, I just want to double check. Yeah, okay, one sec. Okay. Since we're making 2 other things. Gonna go now, see you later, have a great day. Thank you, enjoy your day too. I hope to see you again. Okay. Okay, now that we've got everything we need for our curry paste, we're gonna obviously go through the motions of putting everything together to make the curry paste. Firstly, you will need to soften your cashew nuts with warm water or hot water. Okay, let me boil some water. Okay, water's boiling, so we'll have to wait for that, but there we go. Okay. Next step is to toast all the things that you need toasting. Okay. So, I know this looks ridiculous, but this is what you do for family. You make things without certain things because, yeah, it's like, it is what it is. Is this pan dirty? No, it's not. That can just be flaked off. Hold on. Okay. That is perfectly fine. It is perfectly fine. Okay, so we are going to be then doing all the spices. For a second, I thought the cat was behind me. You're gonna put them in a pan to toast them all. Okay. So, let's just read. That's 15. 15. Yeah. Okay. So you will need a tablespoon and half a tablespoon of cumin seeds. So, tablespoon. We'll even have enough to do 2 batches. Let's see. Half. I think we should be able to. Let's see. 1. Half's gonna be more like a quarter. Okay, we'll scoop slide a little bit. Put it there, it's fine. Okay. Okay, now I need to put cumin seeds on my shopping list. Not sure of. Okay. Kettle's just boiled. And hot boiling water over your cashew nuts to soften them just until they're basically covered. And ta-da! Okay, you're gonna have a snack. This is the granola we made the other day. I realized that my internet might be atrocious because I had my computer Wi-Fi on, so I switched that off. So hopefully that'll help. Okay, you need a tablespoon of coriander seeds, whole coriander. Okay. Awesome. Whoops. Where am I? Okay. You need 5 whole cloves. So you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then you need 1 stone. So, grannies. I'm trying to find like a whole one because like these are like fragmenty pieces. Or I'll just take the fragmenty pieces to make a whole one. Yeah, there we go. 1 star anise. Okay. 1 cinnamon stick. Come on. Ah, come out. 1. Okay. Then we need to toast that all up. Okay. So these are gonna go on the stovetop. Here's a spice grinder. If you want to make this, please don't use your coffee grinder. You will have coffee that tastes like spices afterwards. Okay. Okay. So now we need to dehusk 6 cardamom seeds for each one. So technically 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now this is gonna be tedious, which is fabulous, but you're literally gonna take a knife. These things are tiny, okay? They're like, and let's see if we can get you closer to the action of the cooking. Hold on, before the standy stand dies. Okay, you're literally gonna go like that, cut down, okay? Opening it up, and then you're gonna open it up and you're gonna see these little seeds inside. Okay, those little seeds, that is what you need to put in the spice grinder. Okay, so we're gonna do that like 12 more times. Fun. Whee, put you back. You're good. Okay. So 1. And remember, I need 6 in here at the moment. Okay. These things are so tiny. Why? Why couldn't they have been dehusked? Yeah. Okay. So there's 2. There's 3. Come on, there we go. 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more, right? Oh no, is that a part of that one? Oh, that's part of that one. There, okay. I was like, just divide it quickly. It's fine. Everyone's fine, but it's fine. Okay. And number 6. Okay. So just making sure it's all good. None of the pieces of husk that you don't want in there is out there. Okay, so you've dehusked seeds, and now I'm going to put them in the spice grinder. Okay, now I'm gonna do the next 6 for the other batch. Ah! Sometimes things are tedious, but it's gonna taste really good in the end, so it's fine. Okay. We're just shaking up our spices on the stove top that are roasting. That was that noise. Okay, it's fine. All the finicky things are good. Okay. Like, don't fall on the side. Okay, 3 more. Halfway there. Oof. Looks like did something fall? Okay, last one. Okay. There we go. Everything is good. Just take out the finicky bits. Okay. Now all of this can go in the compost heap. Yay! Okay. I'm thinking what to put it in because I'm only going to the compost heap just now. Like, I'm not going right this second. Okay. Compost heap. And so will the onions and all the garlic and all that jazz go in there. Okay. We need 4 cloves of garlic. So prep 4 cloves of garlic. Okay, to me, this is a clove. This, how big this is, that is a clove, okay? This tiny minuscule thing, that is half a clove. A clove, half a clove, okay? Do we see the difference? Clove, half a clove. It's like, that's not, when people are like, clove, I'm like, no, that's not, like, please. Okay, garlic's good for you. It's fine. It's fine. We have our little compost heap bin thing happening here. Okay. 1. That's 1. Ooh. They smell good. They smell toasted. They smell good. Okay. These are not ready. These ones are ready. These ones are not ready. You can't tell the difference unless you're actually smelling them. Okay. Now, my grinder does not reach into the frame. I guess I can, tilt you. Ah! Don't look at my cookbook. Well, you can. That's where the recipe's coming from. So now we're gonna do all the spices. We're gonna put all the toasted spices into the grinder now. With the cardamom pods that you have dehusked. But they're nice and toasty. Please do not burn your spices. Please, just like, you don't want burnt curry paste. You want nice, fragrant chicken curry paste. Cool. Okay. Making sure my other spices are good. Okay, now we're gonna grind them. Let the air not be so arid. That will happen. Okay, cinnamon stick. And since the counter is clean, I could technically put all this back. Okay, other spices are toasted. Okay, this can all technically go back. We cleaned the counter before we started. Want to make less of a hassle for yourself, I guess you can use ground cinnamon, because the cinnamon stick is what takes the longest to obviously grind down. Because like, That's how far it's grind down. Ooh, but it smells so good. It smells so good. Okay, because we don't waste, and the countertops, again, they were cleaned. We can put that in there. Okay, we don't like wasting. I doubt the cinnamon stick is gonna grind down anymore. Let's try. Pick it apart if you need to make it smaller pieces. Okay. So last grind and we should be good. Okay, ooh, that looks so nice. Like, that's a beautiful, smooth powder. It's so good. It's gonna be great. Okay. So now, since I'm doing double batch, I need to put the next batch in here. So I'm going to obviously remove this, put it in here. Okay, hold on, let me unplug so I can like lift the machine and things are easier. But like, look how nice, like, it's beautiful. Like, those were literally like little, like, that became that. Like, how amazing. As smooth as possible so that your curry is as smooth as possible. Okay. And is that all of it? Okay. Here we go. Plug this back in. When machines like this is plugged in, please avoid putting your fingers near the spinny wheel of death where you're literally gonna chop off something. So, but there's all our spices, yay! Okay, so we're gonna put our second batch of cardamom pods, because again, I'm doing 2 different batches. Okay, in the spice grinder. We're gonna take these and then grind them up. What you do for family. But you know what? I'm probably like the fussiest person in my whole family when it comes to food. So if someone's like, please don't put onions in this, you know what? I'm not gonna like throw a fit and be like, well, I'm not making 2 of this. Like, no, because like, I know how many times my family has thing. So what I can do is make a version of this without onion. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna undo the cinnamon stick now so that it just makes it easier. Okay, and blend. I can still hear chunky things. So I actually got this grinder off Takealot. If you're in South Africa, okay, I got it off Takealot, and I'm not zapping you, I promise. I got this grinder off Takealot, and I was a little worried that because the blade isn't close to like the bottom, that it wouldn't actually grind the spices externally, made it into like a full-on powder. So yeah, definitely this grinder for South Africans. Do it. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Fabulous. Oh, and the aromas, the fragrance of all the spices. It is just stunning. Okay, so we've got our 2 spices. Continue with the garlic and all that stuff. So again, we need 4 garlic cloves, since that was a hot minute ago when that announcement was made. Okay, all of this, all the little floofy shell part of the garlic can go in the compost heap. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I've got this song stuck in my head. Okay, I would say that's like a third, and this is the other bit of the one for the other one. Okay. So that's 1. Come on. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Like all the dusty dust from opening everything. Like, no, don't have it on your board. Okay. Three. Okay. All the garlic. Can go there. Hi. I'm definitely not a... Is that ma'am? Yeah, ma'am? Yeah. I read it mama, like, and I was like, I'm definitely not a mama. Hi, how are you? Okay, hold on. Ginger first, because then the knife can't touch the... I'm sorry, I'm reading your username. It's like, JP will come back. Okay. Where are you from, JP? Trying to think. Try take out the smallest of slithers when you're doing this. No, it would be disrespect. Yeah, that is respectful. Ma'am is respectful. Don't worry. It would be against the rules. I'm 20, so okay. Oh, you're from India. Okay, fabulous. Well, we're making some curry paste. I don't like the look of that. To make into a butter chicken curry. So I am excited for food later. And what's going on here? Zest our finger. Yeah. Let's keep it respectful. Let's like, I block people for not being kind and respectful, and yeah, I literally have no scam to block others. I like having a respected channel where everyone feels comfortable being themselves. Don't cut towards you. I know I am doing it. Follow what I say, not what I do. It's the thinnest of slices. You're literally, for the ginger, you just want to cut off like this little skin, the brown skin that's here, because that's not tasty. The tasty bit is under that. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay. I'm like, that's quite an odd. Why does ginger have to be so oddly shaped? Like, why can't it be cylindrical? So, just use a potato peel. No. We like to suffer. Suffering is a pastime of people in my country, apparently. Plus, I don't want my potato peeler smelling like garlic. And this is the way. I've been doing this for years. Okay, that should be good. Now our ginger's naked. I actually need to find a way to make dried ginger, because I always seem to waste my ginger. Like, I use a big portion of it and then the rest of it just like, you know, goes gross, and then you're like, ew, no. Okay. My compost heap pile is getting quite large. Okay. There you go, my little compost heap pile. Basically, ginger grows inside soil. So it grows like, yeah, it grows like a weird ass shape, it does. Let's put that back. Ah, thank you. Ma'am, is it okay if I ask you where you're from? Yeah, I'm from South Africa. I am South African. Da-da-da. Okay. Okay. Ooh, nice to hear, yeah. Very much lovely country. But, you know, kind to cook. Cooking is the best. Okay, let me. Okay, now you want to dice up your onions. You must maybe get a bigger chopping board than I have here. Oof, but those spices I just roasted, they smell so good. Okay, cool. We put it on that side. Okay, we can put these over here for 2 seconds. Okay. Onions. I'm like, when you're looking down because you're like, I don't want to chop my fingers. Did anyone else say anything? Are you cooking now? The onion is hard. No, the onion's not. It's sometimes very sharp, and then it's like, ah, my eyes, but but sometimes it just falls to pieces, which is like, it's chilled. You can literally just go back, chop everything to the size you want it. Okay. And last one. Ah! Don't fall apart. You're fine. You're good. Okay. There we go. Onions all chopped. Fabulous. And done. Actually, it's almost 5 at evening, really? Okay. Well, that's a fine time for cooking, I guess. I start at like 4 generally when I cook. Okay, so we've done all of our prep work, as you can see. Now we're gonna fry up, so I'm gonna move you that way. We're gonna be frying up the onions with the spices and the garlic and all that stuff. So we're moving you to over this way. Yay. Okay, this is hot. That is also hot. Just making sure. I don't think I have any more olive oil though. Yeah, we don't have any more olive oil. So I'll probably be using just normal oil. Okay, use olive oil. Just because I'm not using it because I ran out. Okay? It's like, do what I say, not what I do. Oh, I might need that later. Okay. Just double checking my recipe. That's on top of here. Yeah. Okay. So that should heat up fairly quickly. We're gonna go like that. You made a mess. Live. Okay. As you can see, so we have 2 spoons, one for the onions, one for the non-onions. Because I don't want to put them different. Okay. We want a nice slow go on the onions so that... Which dishes are you making in total? So I made a chocolate sauce. Then I made now the onions are cooked. Then I made caramel creme liqueur. Now we're doing a curry paste, and then we're going to be making a curry. So technically there's 4 recipes in this stream. You're taking notes. You're more than welcome to take notes. I'm pretty sure you could probably cook better. South African butter chicken curry, okay? Okay, we want those to be nice and caramel. Put everything on low heat. Don't like that. Okay. So I am going to be doing my garlic. Okay. It's nice to have these garlic presser machines. So obviously make the garlic as small as you need. You can use store-bought garlic if you want, but fresh garlic is always the go-to. Take all the little bitties. Press, press, press. Okay. Okay. 4 done. 4 more to go. Come on. It might look like a lot of garlic, but it's not. Sorry, I've got this song stuck in my head. Okay. Garlic all pressed. Okay. Okay, let's give this a stir. You usually don't eat chicken because of the family region. Ah, okay. Yes, yeah, you have alternatives. Sorry, the stream is lagging because you're on the other side of the kitchen. And my Wi-Fi was not made to be in the kitchen. Okay. Okay, do you see how they've gotten glossy and they've changed color? Okay. Because we're caramelizing them. Okay, and caramelizing takes time. But like, ooh, we want it to get to this clear state before it goes to the caramel state, you know? That's what we want. Okay, I'm gonna be grating ginger. I guess we can bring you back this way. Bring you back. Can you see the ginger? There we go. Okay. You want about a tablespoon of ginger. I usually grate my fingers, so that's fun. I'm like, do you see? This is why I don't grate things. Like, how much do I need more? I do need more. There's a piece over there. Slow going, or else we're gonna grate the fingers. Okay. Okay, I think that should be good. We'll see how much we get for the other side. Okay, but that looks good. Getting there. There we go. Quickly stirring the onions. Quickly reading, let's see. My doubt is why this much ginger, man. What do you mean? If it's harmful for nails, just chop. What? No, we can't chop. We have to grate. And that's fine, it's more just the fingers. We like lots of ginger. Lots of ginger. Lots of garlic. All the things. We need a tablespoon. Okay. That's good. Once this is out. This side. For that side. Ooh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Fabulous. Let's take you back to the onions. You're back. Well, we're busy sauteing onions. I will come back, but fingers will not come back. Yeah, true. The fingers will not come back. I'm like, I want to show you the onions, but like, okay, so you can see they're all nice and like clear. They've become like this beautiful sort of translucence to them, but now they're starting to get that brown that we want. So brown there, that's a good temperature to put in our garlic. Okay, we're gonna put the garlic in and the ginger. Okay, mix it all up. Remember, slow. Indian food, yeah. We love good Indian food. Just the smell alone are just so good. Whew. your butt. My eyes, hold on. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo. I didn't sneeze, but yeah. Okay. Ginger, garlic, go. Now we're trying to caramelize this. We want to brown this, brown it, not burn it. Different. But it is on a slow temp. It's so weird not cooking with onions, like, you know. But it is what it is. Okay, let that go. And check recipe. Okay. Okay, we're gonna continue through that one. Through that one, and then let the onions caramelize to where they need to be. I might put the heat up now. Just 1 second. Okay, now we're gonna put the masala. Should I do this? No, I should do the actual, yeah, hold on. Okay. I actually need both of them, probably. Okay, you're doing a tablespoon and a half of what you call it, masala. Tablespoon. And a half. Put all your ground spices we just toasted and ground in here too. Okay. Okay. 1 tablespoon of ground chili flakes. Hey, chili flakes. Okay. The ones with the onions probably gonna be less. Ooh, look at that. It's coming together. Whoops. It's starting to get that brown caramelized color we want. Can we stop spilling things? That's amazing. You guys are like the same. Okay. Ooh, these spices smell amazing. I wish you could smell them. Like, yeah, smell them. Oh wow, that's amazing. Now you guys can like get together. Okay. We need a table. Come on, free your thing. There we go. Tablespoon of paprika. I know it does look like just dried spices right now, but it will get there. Okay. And we're nearly there with this batch with the onions. Okay. That's amazing that you guys are like finding each other. Salt, brown sugar. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We want half a teaspoon of salt. Salt. And 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. Okay. Okay, we are draining our cashew nuts that we were soaking earlier. All good, those are ready. Okay, this should be ready to add the spices to as well. Fabulous. Your neighbors, look at that. I love when things like this happen. Hopefully, I think it's, well, I love this type of curry. This is like a South African curry. Okay. So. Whoops, I put the curry by accident on there. Hold on. We're fine. We saved it. It's fine. Okay. So now we're putting, again, this is second batch. Curry, spices, all the toasted, roasted, ground, freshly ground spices in here. Don't forget the lid. The lid has lots of spices on it too. Okay. A tablespoon and a half of masala. We have to check again. Okay. A tablespoon of chili flakes. Boop. A tablespoon of paprika. There we go. Two teaspoons of salt. 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. Let's mix this up, make sure it's not browning too much. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna be such a good curry paste. I just don't want to mess around. Less mess possible. Okay. Let the spices coat the onions. And let's see. Is it true that you guys eat lions? Oh my lord, what have I missed? And elephants? No, why would I eat lions and elephants? Yeah, you add the salt into the onions. We don't eat them, yeah. Like, they're wild animals, they're meant to be in the wild. No, we don't eat we eat chicken and beef and pork, and lamb. We don't eat lion and zebra and crocodile. None of those things. Right, weird. They do they do right weird things. Okay. And here we go. Okay, tomato paste. You need 50 grams of tomato paste. We'll start this side, which is about half of this. Yes, yeah. So around half of this in there. Okay. And then the other half in the other one. So 50 grams of tomato paste. I don't know, it's like, have people not watched Mean Girls? Like, have people not traveled? Are people very uneducated? Why are you calling him that? Because he wants to. And he can if he wants. It's a polite thing to do. I'm dying slowly. Okay, and then you're gonna add half a cup or full cup? Hold on. Nope. You're gonna do a full cup of water. And I don't have a cup. Hold on. Calculate. No, we're just gonna get a cup. Hold on. Okay. A cup of water. Okay. Let that simmer. Whee! Okay. Giving respect. She's an old lady. I'm not that old, but yeah, okay. Ma'am. Ma'am is like respectful. Madam is not respectful. Don't ever call someone madam. It's like me being to look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Ah. I don't know. This is gonna be, I'll definitely have to cook this down because it's less of a paste due to not having so much onion in there. But yeah, that like, oh, it still smells good. Okay. Okay. Put it on a simmer. Okay. Okay. Now add your cashew nuts. Older than it, like you're calling me old. How do you know I'm older than you? How do you know? Okay. I am probably older than you. I'm not saying I'm not older than you, but I'm just saying, how do you know? Okay, we're cleaning up our mess. Actually, no, that mess needs to stay. It smells good. You guys argue it out in the comments. I'm like, I'm focusing on not burning the curry paste, okay? Like, make sure. Okay, we can turn everything off. Turn everything off. I don't want to burn anything. That's gonna be good. Okay. It's gonna be good. I'm like, did I just spill on myself? No, I didn't. Okay. You're coming back to the window. Ah, now you're coming back to the window with this. Yeah, you guys are definitely younger than me. Okay. It's fine. We'll go cry in a corner. Okay. Now we're gonna food process the curry paste into like a nice smooth consistency. Okay. I'm just checking quickly to make the curry if I need any of this so that I can pack it away. Okay. And this, I need to scrape that. Is everything else fine? Go without the onion first, because obviously we don't want to do that first and then contaminate, so. Okay. let's try just off of that, even though it don't matter. Okay, there we go. This is why you keep random jars around. Okay. 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 Yes, I know it leaks slightly out the side. It's fine. Okay. Whee. The sound effects are real. Okay. So the behind making the podcast, my podcast, like the one I made last year, or the point of my stream, because I've got, yeah, a podcast. I've got a podcast, I've got a stream, I've got social media, like, yo, I have too many things. That's hot. Ooh, that's gonna be good when it's in a curry and not hot like it is now. Unless you're my sister, then you'll definitely enjoy it like this. Okay. Okay, onion free, curry paste, all done. Yes, you made it on YouTube. Oh, I actually haven't put all the videos on YouTube. I haven't put all the videos on YouTube. I actually need to do that before I start season 2. But yeah. The purpose of the podcast is to make people feel less alone in the things that they're going through. And so it's like me sharing my experiences and things that are happening and having people on to share their experiences so that someone can maybe listen to that and then be like, oh wow, I'm going through the same thing. Like, I felt so alone and now I don't. So that's the point. Okay, I would put olive oil on the top, but I don't have olive oil because I just realized it's finished. So we're gonna put a drizzle of normal oil, just covering the top. Okay. And that is done. Okay, so this is the onion free one. I need to make sure that I label it properly, but there you go. Onion free. Now we're gonna put the onion one in the food processor and do the exact same. So yeah, the YouTube channel, I haven't finished it, but all the podcast episodes are on Spotify. So yeah, you can technically go listen to them there. But yeah, season 2 of the podcast, it's a half-a-year podcast, is coming out. Did I start it in June or July last year? Yeah, I need to literally go put, it's just so much effort to go put everything on everything, and yo, I really need someone to do editing for me. I hate editing, and that's why I love these lives, because you don't have to edit them. It's just like it here. It is what it is. Enjoy. Okay. Fabulous. Should be good. There's a bee in the kitchen. Now there's not a bee in the kitchen if we open the window. Okay. Fabulous. Ooh, look at that. That looks good. And we're gonna be using this now, obviously, for our butter chicken curry that we're gonna make. I was like, I swear I took the bee out. Did I not? Is it hiding? I hear the buzzing. I have no clue. Okay. To hear replies. Ooh, I don't know how to help you with that. Can you hear me now? It's like, I don't know. Yeah, like, my internet is not made for the kitchen. I need to get an extender. Okay. Whee. Well, I just need to use up all my data. I do apologize. You're audible now. Thank you. I do apologize, like, I'm still quite new at this streaming thing. Like, I haven't got the whole stream from a third-party streaming service yet, which I need to do so that I can have cool things like if a follower, like if someone follows me, there's like a thing that's all like, oh, hey, you've got a new follower or whatever. You know, stuff like that. How much of the paste do we need? We need 160 milliliters. Hold on. I'm just like, I don't want to put the amount I need for the curry away because that would be stupid. We're just gonna put it in there. I'm like, yay. We'll definitely need more than this. Or will we? Everything's alright. Okay. We need 10 milliliters from the jar. We can put some back. Oh, but I'm halving the recipe anyways to make just for me. Okay, so technically we need 80. I was being silly, tee-hee-hee. Because that's just me. Nearly there. Or maybe we'll just put a little bit more than usual because I can't fit any more in here. It's full. Okay. Yeah, we can't fit any more in there. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I'm gonna clean all this up before we start making our chicken curry. Okay. This. We won't need any of these spoons, will we? We will need a teaspoon. Okay, so we just need that one. Those we didn't use. Just checking. Okay, yeah, those we don't need either. And those we can. Technically, we can use one of them to stir the curry, so I don't have to dirty another one. Okay. Whee. Keep a clean surface area while you're cooking, obviously. And all of this can go into my compost heap. My little compost heap piles over there. Okay. The stove is not gonna look anything like I want it, but it's fine. You can make an extension DIY for a Wi-Fi signal. Okay. Yeah, people don't have, you're right. Like, I'm agreeing with you right there. Yeah, there you go. You literally start where you can and then you build onto that. So, very much. Whew. Okay, so chicken curry. We're gonna come this way because the lighting over that way is just meh. I can put one last spoonful of breakfast and then I'll put it away. Okay. Chicken. Now you can obviously use whatever meat you want, or tofu. I mean, you can even use chickpeas if you want, but this is obviously for me a buttered chicken curry. Yes, I didn't defrost my chicken all the way. It's fine. The chicken will cook while it is in the pot. Okay. So you'll need your chicken. You will need your curry paste you just made. Wow. Okay. You will need chicken stock. Brown sugar. Chicken stock, which I will boil the kettle now. And then butter. What else? You need your yogurt. And your cinnamon stick. Yogurt and cinnamon. Yeah, I will use cottage cheese or tofu. Cottage cheese. Will that stick together? Will it like stay together? But yeah, I think tofu would probably be your best bet. Or you can make a vegetable curry. So you can put in like potatoes and carrots and butternut would probably also taste good. Like you can make just alternatively put in like, I would say hearty vegetables that don't break apart easy. So stuff like potatoes, yeah. Okay, we're gonna chop our chicken up. Okay, chicken is gonna boil. Chop it up into bite-sized pieces. Okay, I'm gonna take off this gross bit of the frozen chicken that, don't eat that. Don't eat the frozen. Okay, so chop your chicken into lovely bite-sized chunks, which you're happy with. Okay, I mean, so you'll do, I'm halving my recipe now. I'm doing, okay, I'm gonna give you just the normal recipe, the 1-for-1. So you're gonna have 700 grams worth of chicken or whatever thing you've decided to substitute for chicken. And that's not coming apart, life. Okay, it will defrost. It's fine. Boop, boop. Okay. Remember, bite-sized pieces. You can have bigger pieces if you want because you'll obviously be cutting them. But personally, I like to eat curry with a spoon. So I don't want to have a knife and fork and cutting up my chicken pieces. I want my chicken pieces to be the size that I want them to just on the spoon with some rice, you know? Like, I don't want to have to cut my chicken up. How you cook chicken? How do I cook chicken? Usually fry it up in a pan. But I cook chicken in many, many different ways. Boop. Okay, we're just chopping that in half. Let's turn that over. Boop, boop, boop. Ah! Stuck together. There we go. Okay. And now you're gonna take your you're gonna marinate your chicken in the curry powder, the curry paste. Curry powder, wow, Rachel. You're gonna coat everything so that all the chicken pieces are nice and coated. Okay. Now, technically, you can do this step a night before and let it sit here and marinate overnight. Okay, you can do that. Okay. Or you can do it for like 30 minutes. Okay. I'm not gonna wait 30 minutes because I'm not gonna wait 30 minutes on the stream and then yeah, like wait around and be like twiddling my thumbs. It's like, nice weather, guys. And so yeah. 7 views. Oh, if people don't want to chat, don't force people to chat. Everyone has their own comfort level of if they want to chat, if they feel comfortable chatting. Maybe they're just checking the stream out before they like disappear. So it's fine. Sorry, I'm just trying to get like this last little bit of the curry paste. Okay, so I don't need more. Okay, I am now boiling the kettle to make the chicken stock. So you can already have a liquid chicken stock. You need between 180 milliliters to a cup of stock. And since I am halving the recipe, I don't need that much. So I'm just like, there. But you can, obviously it needs to be a liquid stock, so you must put, you can either buy a pre-done liquid stock, or you can buy like little cubes which you just dissolve in water to make your own stock, or make homemade stock, okay? If you are obviously substituting the chicken, then you can do vegetable stock. It only feels good in recording videos to wait for stuff to cook, not in live. That is, yeah, literally true. Like, it's so true. Okay, so I will be moving you over that way now, again, to the bad glitchy zone. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I will face you the other way, so you're still closer to maybe that side. And now this is it. Okay, it's okay. Okay. There we go. Maybe you'll... No. Sorry, I'm just letting the stand do its thing. Okay. You will need a pot. Actually, you will need 2 pots. One for the curry, one for the rice. Rice. Love rice. Okay, dokie. Do I have, hold on, I need a half a cup. Sorry, giving my half a cup a quick rinse out because obviously we used it earlier while we were baking. Boop, there we go. And our kettle just finished boiling for our stock. Fabulous. Okay. Okay, so my general rice cooking rule is half a cup of rice for each person. Okay, that's generally, so this is how much rice I would generally eat. Obviously everyone eats different amounts, but when you're cooking for people, sometimes you're like, you don't want to have leftovers, you don't want to make too much, or how about if you do want to make like leftovers to obviously put away, squirrel away in your freezer. So I would say half a cup is a nice general rule for the amount of rice for like one person. So that's going in there. Okay, I'm only gonna start cooking my rice once this has gotten going and the flavors are like coming together and everything's like doing its thing. Okay. Okay, brown sugar, butter, tin of tomatoes, yogurt, cinnamon sticks, our marinated chicken, salt, and our stock is gonna go. Okay. I put my stove on between a medium and a low heat, but also this is an old stove, so like medium heat is generally like very hot. So it just depends on where it is for you. And then pepper. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I need half a cup of stock. I can actually just measure it, to be honest. Whee! Half a cup of stock. Okay. I know that doesn't look like a lot of water, but it'll get there. Okay. And then, do I want to make coffee? Do I not want to make coffee? Should I have coffee? I don't know. I'm trying to be good, but at the same time, I had a hard day. Should I have more coffee? Okay. We might have coffee when this is getting together, like when it is doing its thing. Okay. Olive oil, like I've said maybe 4 times in the stream. I don't have olive oil at the moment. My olive oil is finished. So you just want to coat the little bottom of the pan. Okay, and then you want to heat that up so you're nice and toasty warm. No, I'm joking. You just want to heat that up so that when the chicken hits the pan, it makes that nice sizzling sound and you have that browning effect that you want on the chicken. So, yeah. And then, actually, I need, because I'm doing a half recipe. water bottle and put it in the fridge while we're waiting for that to heat up. While you're waiting for cooking things to do their thing, you should do other things, you know, like I'm waiting for this. Let me just fill up my water bottle so that it's not chilling on the side, you know? Sounds of cooking food. Yeah, we're here for it. We love the ASMR of cooking food. It's gonna be great, but yeah. You can always test a piece. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Oh, Hazel, have I taken over your area? My foster cat. Yeah? Have I taken over your area? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shit, poor baby. But she's gonna be in her new home on Sunday. It's so exciting. Sorry, the arm is tender. Okay, so you were hearing the sizzle. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook the chicken. I'm like, yeah. She's purring. The purry sounds. You can hear it. It's very peaceful. I'll be quiet. My voice isn't the most peaceful thing in the world. Okay. So if you're doing like a vegetable version of this, okay, I would still do the same. Okay, I would marinate your vegetables in the marinade. So you'll need 160 milliliters of the curry paste to marinate your whatever like vegetables you're deciding to make with this. I'm pretty sure you could do other meats too. You could do lamb, you could probably do beef if you wanted to, but obviously this is a butter chicken curry, so do with that what you will. I don't know what it tastes like because I always make it with chicken, so I might actually make a vegetable version and see how that goes, because that'd be interesting. Oh, is my voice nice? Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So we're just covering the bottom of the pot and doing the things. Okay, I'm gonna mush up my stock now because it's been sitting in the hot water. Okay. Baby. And you purring. Big purrs. Big purrs. With lots of purring. Okay. We're browning this. So now you can also put up the heat if you think it's going to take a while. Remember, chicken does give off moisture, it does give off water. So the water is going to seep out of the chicken, and then you'll have to wait for it to get to like a certain temperature for all the water to evaporate to then get browned chicken. So you might have to crank up your stovetop depending on if you have frozen chicken. But yeah, so we're turning heat up.
Look at the baby. She's all staticky from me stroking her. Shame.
Are you staticky? A little stroking. Look at all the static. Cute baby.
She's beautiful. I can't wait for her to be at her forever home. Hi. From Argentina. Hi. I've never had anyone from Argentina here before. Ooh. This is smelling good with just the curry paste. How are you? Is it indigo? No, there's no G. Indio. Indio? I've been lurking. How's the curry going? Love that, Zach. Sorry, the dyslexic in me was like, how do you pronounce that? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. The curry is finally currying. We made the chocolate sauce. We've made the creme liqueur, caramel creme liqueur. We've made the curry paste, and now we're making the actual curry. We are making butter chicken curry, seriously. Don't know. Seriously, don't know. That's actually kind of cute. Love that. Okay. Ooh, that's good. There you go, all the kitchen sounds. I haven't been streaming as often as I usually stream every day. I've just been in a little bit of a funk. So yeah, like I'm gonna go back to streaming every day. It's just getting there, you know. Gaming, and so I do gaming. Well, I did do Go Near the Beach with me, but now I'm not at the beach anymore. How old am I? How old do Zach, no telling them my age. They must guess. Okay. Brown the chicken. Desktop streams. No. No, I do. You look 22. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I'm not 22. I'm not 25 either. No, I do Nintendo. I play Nintendo, so yeah. Like I play like this and you're like watching like this. Safe to go lower than what you actually think females are. Oh, it does give you brownie points. You do get brownie points. I am 29. I'm 29 years old. Yeah. Okay. Chicken is browning nicely. So we're just letting it do its thing. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna start my rice. Okay. So I put half a cup of rice in here, yay! And what I generally do is for every cup or measurement you do, you put 4 times that amount for the rice. So I'm going to be putting 4 of these in here. And now we're cooking our rice. And look, we still have enough water for coffee. Coffee. Okay. Chicken's doing its thing. Was going to ask that ratio. Yeah, well there you go. You have 1 cup of rice or whatever measurement of rice to 4 cups of water. That's generally my go-to. Obviously, if it's not cooked enough, you can add a little bit more water. I know people do strain their rice, which is a weird concept to me, but hey. Okay. Ooh. Okay, the chicken's nice and brown now, so it has been doing its thing. And now we're going on the next step. Okay. So you guys will do 1 whole tin of tomato. Since I'm only doing a half a ratio batch, I'm only doing half a tin. Come on. Sorry, these are whole tomatoes. Ah, that's good. Okay. Okay. There's no way for me to do half a cinnamon stick. Okay. Put a show of pepper. Remember, you can add more, so rather add less and then not be sorry, and then add slight small amounts more later. Okay, and then salt. Okay, the rice is gonna start going soon. So right now it's just getting up to boiling point. Okay, mix that all together. Okay, if you have whole tomatoes and not sliced tomatoes, crush your tomatoes up so that it ratios out in the batch. I do prefer sliced or cut tomato tins, like tin tomato, but the whole tomatoes will work as well. You just have to like pull them apart slightly, you know? Okay. Now bring your heat down to a low simmer. Whenever Wi-Fi signals are going weak, streams dropping, yeah. I don't know how to do that. I can't help you. I wish I could. Like I said, we're working on it. We're doing. Okay. So right now for me, it's bubbling too vigorously and I have put down the heat so it should get less. Because you don't want things to catch. It's okay then, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's on the lowest it can go. Now, I'm just gonna get curry. Love it. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're making the it's actually the stream that messes with the signal. The stream from the cooking. Oh, the steam. The steam from the cooking. I don't think that. I don't think that's true. Maybe. What do I know about these things? I don't know anything like about these things. It could be. It could be. Who knows? It also could be the fairies and the elves. Okay. We're just letting the heat like die down. It's the same way when it rains. I mean, that's valid. That's valid. Nice cooking skills. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, we're trying. Okay, I'm gonna now make myself a cup of coffee because dying a little bit. And this will be my third cup of coffee of the day. Coffee! Coffee. We love it. Okay, I might look like an idiot here because I have to remember a lot of people, okay? And I have to remember what streams you guys have been in and like information about you guys and everything. So, the last person who like just spoke in the chat, okay? You're Lone Wolf, right? Your username. If I'm not mistaken, it means that. Scientific code-wise, or whatever. But I'm like, am I remembering correctly? Is that like, cause like, it's a very unique username. So I'm like, oh, it can't be. Yes, you. Isn't it? I swear we've had this conversation about what your username means, because it's like a bunch of like letters and numbers. Like I'm thinking. Like, Or am I being stupid? Like, that's the thing. I'm trying to be like as memorable out of the like people's names and everything as possible and be like, right, you know? And sometimes when people have like usernames where it's like, it's not an actual name and I can't call you by something, then I'm like, okay, like, I swear, you know? It's the date they last paid their tax. Oh, your name is JC. Oh, okay. So what are the numbers for? Then that's another person. So this other person on my stream, it's like scientific code or something, and they have like a bunch of random numbers and letters, and it means like lone wolf. So I'm like, was that you? Because my brain was trying to, yeah, okay. Your name is JC. Okay, hi. Hi, JC. Sorry, I was making an ass out of myself. Okay. Stir your curry. You don't want your curry sticking. My Twitch channel used to. Oh, sorry. You don't want your curry sticking to the bottom of the, so stir your curry. Okay. And now the rice is going, so stir the rice. The rice doesn't need to be stirred as much. All right, I ran out of milk. Okay. In my head, I was like, what's going on? We're just gonna ignore the spill on the side. Yes, we are. We're gonna ignore it. Where? That. We're ignoring it. What spill? I don't see a spill. Gosh. Okay. Ah, baby. Yeah. Baby. You talking? Don't know if you heard her meowing. Okay, basically we're gonna be simmering this until the rice is ready, and then we're eating. Yay! Food. And she's already eating. She's like, yum, 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 yum. Okay, stir your curry. Make sure things aren't sticking. Ooh, that's good. I don't want to hurt myself because it's hot, but that's nice. Are you just gonna ignore? Yeah. You should try cat stew. What? No fucking thank you. The original way to say liqueur. The original way. There's an original way? Liqueur. No, it's liqueur. Oof. That's good. Coffee's good. Okay. You'll need a bowl and a spoon. Liquor is the correct way to pronounce. Wrong way to write it. I like liqueur. It sounds fancy. It's a joke supposed to send Lick and her. Ah, that's so funny. That's funny. I don't think I'll be that tasty. Okay, well also, I'm guessing that says Malcolm. Okay. I am dyslexic. So, if they wanted to, it being pronounced a certain way, they shouldn't have spelled it that way. So it's liqueur, not liquor. Okay. Let's check on our rice. If you want to check your rice, you can. The rice is nearly there. Okay. You're gonna put in a cup of Greek yogurt. Again, I'm only putting in half a cup because I'm halving my recipe. I'm like, how am I gonna get the rest of that out of there? Okay, we won't. Actually, we can just use the spoon we're gonna eat with. I know some people won't enjoy that sound. I do apologize. What? What? Too much info. If it will make this curry at my house. What? If I will make this curry at my house, then definitely we'll tag you for credit. Aww, that's so cute. Thank you. Firstly, your dyslexia has nothing to do with the way to say it. Why? Because it's a French word. Okay. So shouldn't liqueur be correct, not liqueur? Liqueur? Liqueur. Liqueur. Tomato, tomato. You're supposed to pronounce it a French way of saying the word. And before I get shut out, I'm dyslexic too. It's like someone saying garage versus garage. You are allowed to, yeah, have it whichever which way. Okay, our rice is done. Cool. Drain the excess water. Now that you've added the yogurt, we're just gonna let it sit here for like 2 more minutes. Take out your cinnamon stick. Okay. No one wants to be eating a cinnamon stick. Liqueur is an Americanized and then moved to a common way of writing the word, as it takes less letters. Okay. It's not the same. They are written the same way, but said differently. Just accents. Again, much of a muchness. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you. Like, I'll say it my way. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. But like, I appreciate like the information, you know, like the more you know, the better. Like it's not, there's never a time where you shouldn't be educating yourself and learning more. So it just, will I change it? No, you know. Am I gonna be wrong? Maybe. Life can't be right 100% of the time. Whee. Okay, actually the butter was for brown butter, so we can put the butter away. Don't need butter. So if you do want to make your curry like more, okay, then you can brown some butter and drizzle that on top. I'm not going to do that, but this is our beautiful curry. Okay, so I'm gonna dish up, I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna have, this is technically dinner for me, okay? Okay. Okay. I'm just like this. So half of the rice. Cool. There's a, let's go. Do all the things. Okay. Let's read the rest of the you amazing. Juice letters, yeah. Yeah, color. Technically history behind it, you know, why everything's written, made, / whatever each way. So yeah, exactly. I'm learning more cooking. You're welcome. You can learn the cooking. Okay, so here is our curry, our butter chicken curry with our rice. Ignore the splidge. There we go. Butter chicken curry. Now, I'm a salty human. I'm probably gonna add more salt to this. Oh well. Okay, but you obviously salted to your liking of your salt. Okay, but yeah, we have done a lot in the stream today. We have made chocolate sauce. We have made caramel liqueur. We have made curry paste 2 ways, with and without onions, for the people who are allergic to onions out there. And now we have made butter chicken curry. So we have made 4 things technically in this stream, and even though 2 of those things were made to make something else, you can still use them individually. Now that curry paste that we have made, you can actually use it as like a marinade for whatever you want, and that allows you to use it in different ways. Like, try to be as creative as possible. It's like the chocolate sauce. Yes, we put it in the caramel liqueur. However, you know, you can use it on pancakes. You can spread it on toast like Nutella. You can drizzle it on ice cream. Like, as long as you're happy with it, then do it. Okay, but anyways, here we go. I missed this, I was late. No, it's fine. Don't be sorry. Okay. Cheers. I don't know. What do you say when you... Cheersing is with drinks. I don't know what you do with food, but here you go. It's so good. Lovely. Now, if you want to, obviously,
add vegetables to this, you can, okay? But this is a traditional like butter chicken curry here in South Africa. It doesn't come with vegetables in it. It's literally curry with chicken, and there's no like vegetables. So it's like a sauce with chicken basically, and then you have it with rice. But there are obviously other types of curries out there that you can add vegetables and have, but I think those turn more into stews, in my opinion. That's an opinion. It's not like I haven't gone to culinary school. I don't. These are just recipes I've tried. I love. My family love. Like people in my inner circle have all been like, oh my gosh, that food, you know, you give me the recipe. So I'm teaching you things that I've made often and that I have made and enjoyed and people have appreciated. Yeah, so I learned from my grandparents, my mom. Oh, we don't need to do that. And then I learned by flipping through cookbooks, okay? Finding recipes that I like, trying them, and then changing them to what I specifically actually want, because I'm a fussy eater. I'm so fussy with my food. So like taking this recipe, if you like hotter food, if you like spicier food, add more chili powder, add more chili flakes to it, because then it'll be at the spice level you want. So cooking is very individualistic. You must do it for yourself and also do it for the people around you. So like I would make it like this. I wouldn't make it too hot when I have someone over. And then if they want to add more curry to it, like more chili, see it all finished. So yeah, but go. Don't want it to get cold because it's winter. Yeah, 3.5 hours. See you later, CJ. I hope you enjoyed. I'm surprised my cat isn't here. My boy! I was like, no, it's not his dinner time yet. He's eating dinner in 2 hours. I had quite a good cooking day. Actually, it's more than 3.5 hours because the stream cut out after 10 minutes. So it's generally like, yeah, 10, 15. That is the South African natural alarm clock, that bird, if you heard it. Food. I'm probably not going to eat this all, to be honest. I don't eat a lot. Especially when you've cooked. When you've been in the kitchen for so long. You're just like, ugh. Am I hungry anymore? The answer's probably no. but it is very good. Whee! I might actually have more of it later. I'm like, was that my hazel? And when you can cut chicken with a spoon, you know it's nice and tender. My hair was getting in the way. Hello, baby. To think I was gonna stream later. Am I gonna stream later? Probably not. We had nearly 4 hours worth of streaming. I think everyone's sick of me. Getting so many emails. I have to go through my emails. Well, we're making cupcakes tomorrow, so see you guys all there. Okay. Whee! I think we're gonna end the stream now. Finish off my dinner, finish off my coffee, and yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope everyone learned something, whether it was to make the 4 things that we made today, or yeah, that you're just not a cooking person. I don't know. Hopefully you learned something from the stream today. But yeah, I'm gonna get going, and yeah, I've got lots of admin to do, but thank you all for joining me for this cooking stream, and I hopefully will see all of you, or at least a lot of you, or most of you. I'm hoping most of you, or like whatever. Like, I'm bad at this. I'm like really bad at this. But yeah, I hope everyone does follow, and I hope everyone goes to all the other social media platforms and follows me there as well. And there's a cat. And yeah, this is obviously going on YouTube, so if you did miss it this time around, you can go back and watch the whole live stream. Please skip through some of it, like, you know, so that you're not sitting here for 3.5 hours trying to cook curry, because it shouldn't take that long, but it's obviously me explaining, doing blah blah blah. So if you are gonna go watch this again on YouTube to make it, you have full permission to skip through some of this stuff. But anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed